Hey everyone, this is NJ here, host of the NJ podcast, and welcome to another episode on the preaching segment where we talk about the gospel of Jesus Christ. Yeah, I just upgraded my equipment so you can tell that I'm having fun here. That my friends at Tascam have created a great device called the Mixcast 4. So it's always a pleasure to use such great equipment for this. And today we are going to talk about don't think that you are doing God a favor. Don't think that you are doing God a favor. Imagine, if you will, a majestic oak tree standing tall in a vast forest. And this tree does not exist to grant favors to the forest, nor does the forest exist for the sake of the tree. Instead, they coexist in a symbiotic relationship. Each plays a role and each benefits from the other. Now, consider our relationship with God. Do we sometimes think that by our acts of worship and service we are doing Him a favor? Or do we realize that our acts of worship are more for our spiritual growth and well being than they are for God? As I said, the title for today's message is Don't Think That You Are Doing God a Favor. Our verse for today is found in Romans 11, verse 35. For who has ever given to God that God should repay him? If I was God sometimes, I'd feel like this.
You think you can do this to me?
Our first point is to understand that God's infinite abundance and our limited perspective are different. We read in Acts chapter 17, verse 24 to 25, the God who made the world and everything in it is the Lord of heaven and earth, and does not live in the temples built by human hands. And he is not served by human hands as if he needed anything. Rather, he himself gives everyone life and breath and everything else. It's easy to slip into the mindset that our actions somehow contribute to God's glory, as if He is in need. However, God, in His infinite abundance, does not need our worship or service. Instead, He desires a relationship with us, and our acts of service deepen that bond. The second point is understanding the parable of the talents, a lesson in stewardship. We read about this in Matthew chapter 25, verse 14 to 30. In this parable, the servants did not do the master a favor by investing the talents. They did what was expected of them. Likewise, God has given each of us unique talents and abilities, not for our own glorification, but to further His kingdom. When we use our gifts, we are merely fulfilling our God given duties. Our third point that we can cover today is humility in service. We read in John 3, verse 30, He must become greater, I must become less. He must become greater, I must become less. Many biblical figures like John the Baptist recognized that their service was not about elevating their own status or doing God a favor. It was about fulfilling God's plan and purpose. Our service is an act of humility, acknowledging God's sovereign role in our lives. Fourthly, what we're going to cover is we must understand that we are under grace, not works. Ephesians 2 verse 8 to 9 says, "For it is by grace you have been saved, through faith, and this is not from yourselves, it is the gift of God, not by works, so that no man can boast." Our salvation is not something we earned, it is a gift. We can never do enough good deeds to earn our place in heaven. It's crucial to approach our relationship with God with gratitude, recognizing that we are the beneficiaries of His boundless love and His grace. Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we humbly come before you, acknowledging that all we have and all we are is because of your grace. Remind us daily, Lord, that our service to you is not a favor we do for you, but a privilege and a responsibility. Let our hearts remain humble and our spirits always thankful, recognizing that it is you who has done us the ultimate favor by granting us the gift of salvation. Guide us to serve you with pure motives, seeking only to glorify your name. And now may the grace of the Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God the Father, and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us all today and always. In Jesus' name, amen.